Along the Central Gulf Coast, we have over 300,000 people who face hunger, food insecurity day in and day out. Within our service area, which comprises South Mississippi, South Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle, we have over 100 census tracts that are identified as food deserts.
We know that we have a large population of people that struggle every day with food insecurity and hunger. Folks are dealing with all kinds of different situations. Our job is to try to figure out what those are and then try to find a solution for that. Feeding the Gulf Coast is here to try to make sure that our community is nourished.
And so we know that that is impacting health outcomes for people on the Central Gulf Coast. They don't have the access to nutritious, really rich, nutritious food that is a social determinant of health.
So Millie is a response to meeting people where they are. A segment of our population, a segment of our neighbors, Millie can meet them where they are and offer wraparound services as well.
For Feeding the Gulf Coast, our Community Health and Nutrition Program is a new initiative, and within that we have 3 pillars, and Millie is one of those pillars to help nourish our community. To increase our access, but also get nutrition education out, we're using Millie, the vehicle herself, to get both of those things.
Focuses on that intersection of health and nutrition, and our initiatives are focused on increasing access to nutritious meals for everyone who lives along the Central Gulf Coast.
When Millie goes out for the day, one of the things she's trying to accomplish is to go to areas where people do not have access to healthy food. And we believe Millie is meeting people where they are.
We're getting produce out to our rural communities. In addition to that, we're hoping to expand people's knowledge, whether it be, they're unfamiliar with something or they just don't know how to prepare something and they're too scared to try it. So that's the intention behind Millie.
We have so many partners, over 800 of them that are working every day, so many of them for just a volunteer basis that are making sure the food's there, making sure that they're open, making sure they're reaching people that need that food. They have been the linchpin in this system for over 40 years and are still critical and vital and the backbone of what we do. Millie is an addition to that. And we are excited to be able to have that work alongside of our brick and mortar backbone pantry system. That feeds people every day. And I'm also excited to say that we've been able to interact already with several agencies who are looking for ways that they can help support Millie, help make sure that their community is aware and can take advantage of this unique opportunity.
We would come in, load up at least 10 pallets of different fruits and vegetables, and then we would take it out to at least 3 or 4 stops in a day. Ideally, we would like to stop at each of these places for an hour. Not only can we talk about the produce, but we can also give them that nutrition education.
Many of our neighbors are in that spot. They cannot get to a store that has healthy nutrition. So Millie is on wheels with a window, and she's ready to get to you and try to serve you healthy food wherever we can, whenever we can. And that's one of her primary goals, and she heads out every day.
I see this as not only an access hub, but a learning hub.
We are excited to see the impact she's going to continue to make. This is how we move one step closer to a hunger-free Central Gulf Coast.